Hello, welcome back to the, Matthew's doctor's office. How may I help you today? You have an appointment? Okay, hold on. Let me know. What's your name? Can you restate your name for me, hon? Oh, okay. You changed it. It was last minute. I mean, that's understandable. Okay. Repeat your first name. And your last name. Exotic. Okay. Okay. So you are in the system, but I think this is gonna take a little while. Can I ask you some questions so that we can get the system, worked out? Okay. Okay. Your name? Oh wait, you already gave that. Sorry. It's been a long day. Date of birth. Okay. Since that matches up, have you taken a trip recently, to like Australia? We've had people from Antarctica. That's been a wild one. Okay. Okay, well it seems that matches up. You went to let me see real quick. Yeah, you went to Jamaica. I've heard it's nice. It is, yeah. Okay. Have you been on any medicines, diets, anything like that? You took ibuprofen last week? And what about the diet? No diets. Okay. And are you planning to get pregnant, or are you planning anything like that? Any big changes? Okay. Have you been to a doctor's office before? Okay. So we kind of work a little different here. We don't, we cover most insurances, except here we don't, sell that one insurance that's been going around because we've heard that's been, fraud and whatnot. It's cucumber insurance. They have like as their mascot a fern, but they're called cucumber insurance. Yeah, you've heard. I just want to make sure you're not on that plan, right? Okay, you're not. Thank God. thought that would be another one we'd have to deal with. Okay. So do you know who you'll be meeting today? Okay. You talked on the phone to... Yeah. Okay, so Dr. Matthew will be meeting you today. That's not a problem, right? I feel like some patients... No. Okay. So what I'll have you do, is show me your ID real quick. I'll see if it matches up with... If it matches up, and then you'll just head on back there because we're not busy at the moment because we're such a local thing and such a small thing, but I can promise you the best care because we're more hands-on. Okay, let me see your ID real quick. And can you read that number back to me? That's the ID number. That adds up. And your date of birth. That does certainly add up. And so here what we do is we do what is it called? We do specifically, we have a nurse come in, check you. Yeah, we have a nurse come in and check you, and then the doctor comes in. Now, here's the thing on what we do. If you have a complaint, please report it here. If you didn't feel your service was satisfactory or anything, because we certainly don't want that. Yeah, we don't. So if you're feeling like the doctor service isn't nice or you want something like that, before we have you review, we're just gonna have you talk to us and then we'll solve the issue. And if you feel when you come back for a yearly checkup it's not the same, then whatever. Okay? Yeah, okay. Okay, well, nurse, which one do you have? Nurse Pamela. Nurse Pamela, she's great in my experience, but you'll be seeing her, okay? She'll just ask you a couple questions. I'm sure it's nothing, but we have to know these things in order for it to be processed and the doctor to handle the right things. Okay, well, have a good luck. This is only an appointment, but you obviously made it. Oh, it's just a yearly, okay. Let me see. Okay, there you go. Yeah, it is, okay. But still, good luck. And I hope you are happy with your service. Bye. Hello. Yes, hello. Welcome to the Matthews doctor's office. Our receptionist up there, her name is Jennifer. So your service has been okay. So we're just gonna ask you a couple questions. Instead of laptops, we use tablets, but we use the design doesn't look too, great. But honestly, this gives a friendlier vibe, so. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna ask you a couple questions. Okay. So we have your name on file, your age, date date of birth. Okay. Are you sexually active at all? Do you take any medications? No. Okay. Do you, smoke, drink? Okay. Do you have, what's your status as of now? Single? Whatever? Okay. Okay. Do you have any allergies on medicines, foods, animals? Do you, when was your last checkup? Physically, your physical checkup? Okay, I'm glad to know that. And have you ever been, checked for down there? Yeah. Yes, you have. Okay, good. Have you ever donated blood? No. Yeah, I was just about to ask that because I heard that, you just, went to the dentist. Is that a problem at all? No, okay, it was just a checkup and to wash your mouth. Okay. Now, here's the thing. Do you plan on getting pregnant or having kids? Okay. Okay. Have you fainted, passed out, had a seizure, any of that? And have you had your eyes checked? Yes. No, not recently. Okay. So what's gonna happen is that the doctor's gonna come in here, obviously, but he's gonna make sure all those things are good. I would for sure say you're fine, just by looking at you, but everything, like when people say it's fine, externally, we have to look at internally. So, and are you due on any shots? Yeah. Which ones? So you need your last COVID booster. And you want a flu shot. Okay. We can definitely make those happen. Well, it's nice meeting you, but I have to skedaddle so the doctor can come in here. My name is Pamela. If you wanna, chat some more in the future or whatever. If you need me, give me a call on the phone. I'm here. But as a nurse, I can only do so much for you. Yeah. Well, good luck. I hope that this is all good and stuff. Bye. So, Hello, my name is Dr. Matthew. Yeah. Okay. So you came in for a checkup? Nurse scaled you, weight, and everything. Okay. Just don't want to have to deal with that sometimes. It's a little bit, you know, complicated with some patients. We do GLP-1s here for the future reference, but I don't know if you're interested in that. I don't care because if I'm honest, be happy with who you are. Yeah. Okay. So the first thing we're gonna check is the eyes. Okay. I'm late. Just found one because whatever, but okay. Look at me, honey. Actually, I wasn't clear. Look at my nose. Look at my nose. Look at my nose. Look at my nose. Don't stop looking at my nose. Yeah, okay. So, telling by what I see, okay, it's that you might need glasses, but I don't see there to be a rush. I don't see any blindness. I don't see any, that kind of thing. That would scare me. If I'm being honest, that would scare me if that was the case, because we wouldn't be here. You'd be rushed off to the eye doctor. Yeah, okay. And then I'm gonna look at your ear. You look fine. Okay. Look in this ear. Okay. You look fine. I would say that looks about normal. Eyes, ears, you have a little bit of wax in there, but that's quite normal, and actually you want wax built up in there, yeah. Okay, so next we're gonna do the smell test. I'm gonna see if this is what you can smell. Tell me what it is. What is it? Well, this is lemon. Good job. And then smell this one. Mint. Good job. And smell this one. Yeah, good job. That was grapefruit. We keep them all in the same yellow container, but okay. Just seeing. Your skin tone, you look fine. Next. Softer doll. We do this quite in a small manner. Gonna get a little close. Okay, close your eyes. Let's see. Sharp, yeah. Sharp, yeah. Doll. Doll. Doll, yeah. What about this? Right here. Sharp, okay. What about here? Doll, yeah, okay. You can open your eyes now. Okay. Okay. You want to be on anxiety medication? Okay. We can absolutely do that. Yeah. Just, if you're really that concerned, I don't see a reason. But like I said, like, you know, not like I said, like Jennifer at the front stand or Pamela has said probably to you, internally is a more different statement. Yeah. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna give you your shots. Then we're gonna give you an anxiety serum, and we're gonna see how well it works. Okay. So you'll do it over like 10 days, see if anything changes. It should by the 5th. But okay. Hold your hand out here, sweetie. No, calm down. It's okay. It's okay. You need to relax. It's okay. Just the needle. Just the needle. You look like you're gonna pass out a little bit. It's okay. Calm down. Okay. Well, let me see your other arm. I'm gonna do it right here. Calm down. It's okay. It's okay. Calm down. Shh, 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 shh. Okay, we're done. So here's the serum. We put it in this bottle because we didn't have anything else. We don't have anyone supplying us, but it's fine. And this is what you're gonna do. Any other things today? No? Okay, well, have a nice day. You won't be going out the exit with Jennifer. You'll be going out the exit with the other girl. Okay. Have a nice day. Come back to the doctor's. Eat an apple, too. I'm just kidding.